Hello, I'm Dr. Lance Morris, and welcome to my weekly YouTube posting. This is number 45B of a sequential series. When we observe a trend or a pattern, either in one's own life, or family, or community, or country, or the world, it gives us insight as to probable outcomes. The larger the database of the pattern, the easier it is for us to confidently conjecture what we believe the most likely outcome will be. Both science and history are particularly powerful tools to validate and support an observed trend. It is part of human nature to engage in this process. As we do this, we need to be mindful and realize, despite how compelling the pattern before us and what seems like an obvious outcome, in the moment we identify and perceive it, it hasn't happened yet. We are projecting a possibility of an outcome into a presumed future. The image we are projecting in our mind's eye is our own. It is not the truth or a fact, but rather a probability. Why does it matter whether as humans we choose to observe patterns, project possible outcomes, or wish or want or dream about anything? We are individual fragments or pieces of the fractured hologram that is everything. The whole is greater than the sum of its parts, yet each part, being a drop or particle of the ocean that is all, retains a perfect image, replica, and data set of the whole. We are co-creators. It is time for us to accept our birthright and responsibility, to take back the knowledge and power of being. When we are observing a pattern and projecting a probable outcome, we are using the exact tool set or process we engage for all manifestation. The holding of an image in the mind's eye is not the dominant parameter for manifestation. It requires the addition of a clear intent. This is to place oneself in the condition already fulfilled. This is to see, feel, know, and be the image as done in this moment, the eternal now. Seeing is to use visual imagination. Feeling is using imagination to activate all five senses: sight, hearing, tactile sensation, smell, and taste. This is to imagine these senses actively linked to any perceived or projected image. When we imagine getting a new bicycle, we can choose to see ourselves actually riding it. Let's not forget to feel the pedals under our feet, the handlebars under our hands, the wind on our face, hear the birds sing, smell the plant scent in the air, and taste the water in our flask. Feeling also refers to emotional states that we also link to any image. Knowing coupled with intent is a mental process. Action is a critical piece of the manifestation process. You can wish, see, hope, believe, want anything. Without personal action, it's not possible. Being is transcendent. It is to step beyond the borders of STEM, space, time, energy, and matter. From this space, anything is possible. This reminds me of a cute joke. A man goes to church every day and falls on his knees, beseeching God to let him win the lottery. He is diligent and committed and continues this activity relentlessly. One day, while at church, praying for God's intervention on his behalf, a bright light shines upon the man, and a booming voice comes from above. Meet me halfway. Buy a ticket. This is a simple yet profound example of how critical our personal action steps are as necessary for the manifestation process to be actualized. This, of course, does not mean instant manifestation, whether in the domain of the physical or any polarized dimensions. There seems to be an inherent lag or delay between imagination and manifestation. The more we are operating from a state of consciousness beyond or outside polarity, the faster manifestation is induced. When we place ourselves in the condition already fulfilled, we usually couple this feeling with feelings like open-heartedness, empowerment, gratitude, optimism, joy, and calm. These feelings act as triggers that potentiate and accelerate manifestation. As long as these positive feelings, images, and intentions are held in a neutral context with no attachment to the outcome, they exist in a karma-less state. Attachment to outcomes is the primary driver of karma. We can imagine anything, wish for anything, want anything. We just need to remember to let it go. Let it be, not to cling to the outcome. It is the clinging or attachment that creates karma. It is karma that binds us to any polarized dimensions and forces us to repeat every lesson until mastered. I frame this as let go and let God. Not my will, not your will. Surrender, divine will, thy will be done. From a visual perspective, take the image, feeling, knowing, and being and throw it in a rushing river or the divine ocean to release it. Thank you for listening, and I look forward to sharing my next post.